temptation and excess. All away from mum and dad.
Absolutely wasted.
If my dad saw me dressed like this, I will not have a roof over my head.
But what they couldn't possibly have guessed is that their parents are coming too. Secretly watching to make sure their kids can stand on their own 2 feet.
My God, I can't believe I'm seeing this, actually.
It will be an eye-opening experience.
Look at the state of your daughter.
But will it bring them closer together?
We're proud to have such a nice child. You're a credit to our family.
Or drive them further apart?
Oh, she's in for a bollocking just like that.
She won't believe in
Seriously in for a bollocking.
Coming up, it's sun, sea and the search for sex on the Greek island of Zante.
I want to see you get for your first time ever.
As shy and sheltered 18-year-old James Warren escapes from his self-confessed overprotective parents.
I treat him perhaps like a baby.
We did actually find a way of getting into his Facebook account without him knowing.
This is James's first chance to experience the world outside the strict confines of his home.
I've never been so free in my whole life.
Party girl Jen Shepherd is looking forward to leaving mum Carol and stepdad Neil behind.
I can do what I want. I'm 18 now, so it's my life. If I want to do it, then I'll do it. No one's going to stop me.
Independent Jen is celebrating the end of her A-levels with her schoolmates before they head off to university.
It would be nice to have one solid block of time together where we can just have a laugh, let go before we all move on.
But are the parents prepared for what they'll see when they secretly watch over their kids?
Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm seeing this, actually.
And relationships are put to the test when the parents' cover is blown.
We are so pissed off. You've lied to me and all my friends.
So how will Jen and James react to their holidays being gate-crashed?
It might go ballistic.
Hi, James. Shit. Oh, my God.
In Loughborough, only child James Warren is getting some holiday tips from his parents.
And just imagine that you're lucky and you find a nice girl. Your heart, boom, boom, boom. What would you perhaps want to do as a precaution, just in case?
I'd take it seriously, and I'd also, go through the safety precautions.
Yeah.
Well, okay, as long as you...
Show
As
me
long
what
as,
the
you know,
next
as long as you
question.
know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget, ever.
My parents are very much overprotective, and what they do and what they say can be really irritating. Their worry and their concern all the time stops me from doing things which I've always wanted to do.
I find it extremely difficult as a mum, especially as an Italian mum, to let my son go on holiday, go away. I'm sure this is the stepping stone for him to want more and more freedom.
That's some spending money. Obviously, you'll need that. And
Yeah,
remember,
okay.
it's got to last a week. This is for excursions for the group.
okay.
So if you want to go somewhere special in Zante, somewhere that might cost a little bit, then you've got a bit of money there, so you can afford to pay for the others to go. It'll be a watershed, an important milestone, I think, between him basically being a child and him being an independent adult.
With money in his pocket, James is hoping his week away will boost his confidence with the girls.
I'm shy around girls because I think that I don't have the confidence. I'm the kind of person who looks at them first, then I go and talk to her, but I wouldn't just go and talk to every single girl.
In East Sussex, 18-year-old free spirit Jen Shepherd and her 3 mates are finessing their own holiday rules.
So number 1,
Party feet.
party feet, the things that you have in your shoes so your heels don't rub.
And then number 2,
Get your tits out. Everyone loves it.
number 3, throw some trout back to the ocean.
A trout is a man, so if he's really annoying you or too clingy, just throw him back.
Never get your rat out to a fellow lad's trout.
Don't go near the ex-boyfriends.
Jen lives by her own rules and has few from mum Carol.
I think you have to give teenagers room to grow up, and you have to give them the space, and you have to give them time on their own. And when they want to chill out on their own, you don't go knocking on their doors.
Deep down, my mum thinks I'm still her little girl, obviously I always will be, but it's just I'm going to do my own thing, I'm going to make my own decisions, and I just think she can't really stop me.
8 years ago, Jen, younger sister Rue and mum Carol were joined by stepdad Neil.
I think she gets away with a lot more than a lot of people get away with. Because her dad doesn't live here, it's her stepdad, she feels like she can push the boundaries a bit more.
And Jen's hoping to be pushing the boundaries even further on her holiday.
We can do what we want, and no one's going to be there to be
Guide you.
yeah.
In Loughborough, James is picking up his crew. Plumber Pete, the wild one. Fresh from the Navy, Dan the man. And bookie manager and man of the world, Rob.
Let's get going.
To be able to see something like a holiday in detail the way that we're going to be able to is actually quite an opportunity. And I think at the end of the week, we'll understand James better than we do now.
Now, how sensible my James is at the moment, I just don't know.
Please do come.
I can't visualize whether he still needs his mom or not. I don't know. Darling, be very, very proud of you, okay?
Yeah.
Be very safe, okay?
Yes.
Ciao.
I want to go.
Right.
In Sussex, Jen is saying goodbye to her mum and sister.
Bye, buddy. Bye. Bye.
Right, listen. Yeah, have a good time. Have fun.
Jen has no idea that tomorrow Carol will be flying out to secretly observe the holiday.
I think it's absolutely wonderful that we're going to be the spies in the camp. And I would like a better understanding how Jennifer conducts herself.
So excited!
Heading to the Greek island of Zante with Jen are Emily, Catherine and Gabby. And they're looking to take the resort by storm.
We just named ourselves the Lads, so we could just be loud and we just don't even care. We're just going to act all rowdy, do what we want. Catherine, she likes to always have a good time. Emily, she's always the girl that gets us all raring to go, like comes up with the ideas.
Yeah. I want to go to a water park. Yeah.
Gabby, she's the legs. She's like the eye candy for the guys.
I've got a big bag.
I'm normally the one that gets us into trouble.
Yeah.
All our nights out are pretty interesting when we get drunk and just things happen. That is going to be so much fun. Obviously, I'll tell her some stuff, but I don't think I'm going to tell my mum all the crazy drunk adventures because I don't really think she needs to know.
I just hope that she comes across as a nice young lady that I know that she is. And she can be, but we might learn differently, mightn't we?
Jen and James are on their way to Zante, the third largest of the Greek islands, and home to the main resort of Laganas. Laganas is swamped each year by tens of thousands of Brits looking for cheap booze, sex and all-night hard partying.
I need a man.
Jen and the girls are staying at a beachside hotel 500 metres from the main strip.
You just broke the lights.
Are there sharks in Greece? Well,
There must be.
What ocean is it, Jen?
Why would I know?
Because of Jen's skin in it. Yeah. It's not the Atlantic.
But who cares about geography when there's tanning to be done?
How are you ready? Yeah. Well, it didn't take long.
James and the lads have arrived and are down the road at a hotel in Kalamaki. This is James's big opportunity to prove he can cope without mum and dad. He is finally his own man.
Hello?
Hi James, it's your dad. How are you getting on?
We're going to Tampa now and
I think it's going really well.
Have you bought yourself a hat?
Not yet, but I will do.
Listen, Danny, listen. Tomorrow, when you are on the beach, remember to wear your sunglasses.
Yeah, I'll speak to you later. Oh, we won't get off the phone. So
Remember
annoying.
to put your antibiotic cream on your lips.
All right. All right, okay.
Ciao, darling, I
See you
love
then.
you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. You know, phoning me on the first day, which is a bit annoying and a bit irritating, really, but I'm going to have to live with it, aren't I, so...
As it's his first time away from his parents, the lads have a game plan for James.
It's quite vital that we keep pushing James to get that more independence and push him and push him and push him, because he will have to stand on his own 2 feet. He won't really live properly until he manages to do it.
It's the girls' first trip into town and they're already attracting attention.
You look beautiful, ladies. You're gonna be pleased with the food tonight. And you're gonna have friendly free drink from the house, and you got very garlic bread with mushroom and cheese when you're waiting for a meal as well.
Good.
Thank you very much. Welcome in.
Despite all the big talk of wild nights, the early start has 18-year-old Jen heading for bed. It's 10:30 p.m.
We're going to go to bed now because we're actually knackered. It's 24 hours being away. Being away is not fun.
Bye.
While the girls call it a night, the lads are just getting started. James, who's never had a girlfriend, is on a mission to meet girls.
There's a lot to talk to you about, though, isn't there?
Oh, fuck me, I can't believe it.
You don't put it in, mate, you're never going to pub.
I'm willing to go. I'm nowhere near tired.
Come on, Blue Lagoon, please.
James has one thing on his mind.
I have to call tonight, I have to. There's so many, like, options. There's so many...
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
So many of them.
Where are you from?
Nottingham, if you know where that. Nottingham. Nottingham.
You had a chance there, mate.
I think that's your name. That's me, I'm James.
At first I was thinking James might tense up and have nothing to say, but James didn't have that, he was on it. Confidence, talking, the whole shebang.
I'm not having that.
No, you blow it out in the neck.
Why?
Right, ready, lads? Right, yeah, first nine, dance it. Dance it, lads. We've had a few drinks, and hopefully we'll go on to the next one, find somewhere decent in the strip, find a bit more totty, and hopefully we'll pull. We've been at it less than 24 hours right now, and James is currently enjoying his arse off.
With a bit of Dutch courage, James has found himself a girl, and this could be the big chance for his first ever kiss.
I've met Sam from one of the two bars, and she's a lovely girl, aren't you? See you later. See you later.
Yes, lad! Yes,
That's the end of it, really. I hope I'll move on, and I hope I'll get another kiss on the lips next time, you know. But I'm proud of myself for doing it, because I never thought I'd be able to get that far with someone.
Enthused by James's success with the ladies, the lads celebrate.
I want to try and get with the girl while I'm here.
And man of the world Rob has a few tips.
I want to see you get fucked for your first time ever. I want to see you absolutely hammered off alcohol and then get fucked. Yeah, right? Because not only that, right, but you'll find you'll last a lot longer.
It's 4 a.m. and James and the lads are still hard at it.
I've never been so free in my whole life. I feel that my parents aren't here to tell me what to do and tell me when to go to bed and when to do this, that and the other. Through these 18 years of me being alive, I've never had such an amazing, fantastic night ever.
It's the second day of the holiday. After an early night, Jen and the girls are buffed and tufted, ready to tan.
I feel better today, not so tired. I was actually knackered yesterday, it was horrible, so at least I feel better now.
Emily leads the way to the beach. And the girls soon dismiss the potential talent on the island.
No, thank you. No little grapes, please.
Okay.
We don't want your melons. We don't want your little grapes. No, thank you. No, it's
like they haven't seen girls before.
Like, they've never seen them before.
They're magnetic.
They're just slimy. Unless they're like British and our age, like then I think it's alright to socialise with them. Yeah, but like, when you can't understand a word they say, you're just, and you know it's just like, they're just like,
you're just a lady.
Pretty little
And no, like,
Italia.
No one knows where anyone's been.
I'm up for meeting like anyone really.
We're here for a good holiday, not to catch an STI.
What? We're here for a holiday, not to catch an STI.
At their hotel, the lads are indulging in the usual male preoccupations.
Check that bird out over there, it's amazing.
What neither the girls or the lads know is that just down the road at Zante Airport, the parents have landed.
Very well. Well, we've just come from Luton.
So have you got a son here now? A son,
Yeah.
Goodness, have you heard from him?
So far, it's still okay. He hasn't lost anything. He's enjoying himself.
Didn't want to tell us anything at all.
No, I think the girls may possibly unpack. I don't know about the boys.
Well, that might be a gender difference.
Yeah.
They start their mission by checking out the resort.
Oh my goodness, look. Have you just seen that? What? That big nightclub back there?
That was quite large, wasn't it?
That was...
Yes.
That was very
That's
large.
migraine territory, isn't it, in there?
Yeah.
I guess there were some places here we wouldn't totally advise. It's nice that you're right next to the sea as well.
I think it's lovely. Oh.
This is nicer than I thought. Less sticky looking somehow. Yeah. I think James is probably still on the beach now.
I think he would be looking for a good place where there are some really pretty girls.
Right. So what will Jen be doing then, do you think, then, Neil?
She'll be in a bar somewhere with her mates, getting drunk, no doubt.
Having seen enough, the parents head to their hotel to prepare for the night ahead. After missing out yesterday, the girls are determined to party.
Okay, let's go. I need to make my skirt shorter. You slut.
Look at you guys talking, really?
We're not making them shorter than
Bring your tits
out.
Okay, this room can either look really chubby, or it could look quite, or it look nice.
It'll probably be
I
more
just want
chubby
I
than
want
nice.
it to be busy.
Jen's mum might not have many rules, but there is one thing she won't tolerate.
I just don't want to see her smoking. I just do not want to see her smoking. That will break my heart.
Should we go that way?
Eat. You need to eat.
Yeah, cocktail with 2 shots of $3.50.
Searching for the bar with the cheapest cocktails in town, the girls find the G-Spot. At their hotel, the parents are bracing themselves to hit the strip and observe Jen and James in full flow.
I'm not sure it's going to be too awful. No, I don't think so. No, I think there'll be a lot of people enjoying themselves, drinking a bit, but staying basically good-natured.
You still ain't done 4 drinks and get done. No, you haven't. Look, James. Thank you very much. There's one of them. There's another of them. There's another of them.
I do what I mean.
Come on.
I'm feeling a bit nervous at the moment because it's 12 o'clock now, so they've probably been drinking for a good couple of hours. And now it may be silly time.
14 vodka tonight, let's have it. Santa, yes please.
I'm more sensible than Pete, you know. I'm more careful about what's happening than Pete. He's a bit mad.
Although the girls so far haven't been impressed with their local male talent, the local male talent is certainly impressed with them.
He's putting ice cream on my shoulder.
He had a note in his thing and it said things in English and he was like, nice to meet you. And then he was like, Bella, beautiful. And I was like,
he saw me saying that I was hot and so he was rubbing and he put it on my shoulder.
He was rubbing ice cream on me.
You like that? I was like, no.
No, he asked how old I was and he was like,
too old.
Finally, the coast is clear and the girls can move on.
I love that we spent like nothing. We spent like €3.50.
It's pretty easy for girls to get drinks. You're a girl, you're born with a vagina.
The parents sneak into position on a balcony above the strip. Hidden, they wait in anticipation for a glimpse of their children.
Are they coming now?
Oh, I see them.
Can you see them?
No, they're all sitting on the corner outside the kamikaze bar.
Oh my god! Oh my god! If they only knew, if they only knew. Oh no, here they come. Jennifer's got the dark shorts and the black and white top on, yeah? At least she's not smoking. I feel quite privileged, actually, to be able to see this, because you're not very often given a chance to see what your children get up to, are you?
We only ever see her go out the door.
Yeah.
We come back in the door, we don't see anything in between. This is new for us.
I think that's one of the hardest things when you're a mum. When they're 18, you have to let the reins go.
I hope he's with his friends. It is basically safe, but I think it's good to be with a lot of people in this sort of environment.
There he is. He's got flowers around his neck.
Look, he's got something around his head as well.
Yeah, he's got big glasses.
I thought he was shy. He would have never, ever in a million years had these flowers around his neck.
He looks so confident. You can see the way he's moving around and standing tall and...
Oh, he's having a fantastic time, having fun, and hoping to meet some girls, maybe. I feel that he's very fortunate, and I think he will never want to come with us again on holiday.
Out of sight, James and the lads move on to more boozing.
We're all mashed out of the head right now.
No
Basically,
worries.
we need a drink.
I'll tell you what, mate, I'm going to get fucking shitloads for you. Follow me, boys, I will sort you out. Come on, fellas.
The girls have blagged themselves a free upgrade to one of the biggest night spots on the strip, Plus Club.
Have a nice evening, girls, yeah?
Thank you.
The girls might think they are wild and crazy, but they haven't seen the other clubbers. A few clubs away, the lads are mysteriously a man down. Rob is missing.
We're all having a drink and a bit of a dance on. I noticed Rob was, well, he was sitting down, he was sort of falling asleep a bit. And right now, I don't know where he is.
He's still part of our team member, and I'm still trying, you know, try and find him as soon as we can, because just in case something might happen.
We're currently a man down, but I know Rob, and we all trust him. Well, we all trust him a lot, but basically, Rob can look after himself, he can handle himself. We all know that, yeah?
With Pete calming the nerves about Rob's disappearance, the lads bravely carry on. Back at the hotel, Rob is out for the count.
I'm at the hotel. Right, mate. And now it's time to go have a nice kip and wake up in the morning feeling nice and fresh.
After last night's antics, it's time for both sets of parents to view footage of their children and see what's really going on.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
See how naive I've been then.
First up, Tony and Ornella are about to see James getting a sex pep talk.
Forget the pep, Ed, just keep drinking alcohol. I want to see you get fucked for your first time ever. Literally, not only that, right, but you'll find you'll last a lot longer.
I don't think that's biologically correct.
So, the best thing you can do is get fucked out your face and then pull a bird.
Well, they're suggesting that if he has loads and loads to drink and then finds a girl somewhere, then he'll be able to continue for hours and hours. I think that's the general gist of it. I'm not using exactly the same words.
Mark, sex.
Well, I think that may be what they were alluding to.
I was so shocked I couldn't say anything.
Next, it's Carol's turn to see what Jen's been up to.
Smoking. Is she smoking? Was she smoking? She will do that. I'm not impressed, but she's not holding the packet of cigarettes, so I'm hoping they're not actually her cigarettes and that she hasn't actually purchased them. I think she's the only one smoking there. She's holding it more than she's smoking it. I think with Jennifer that smoking is just a show off. Yeah, I'm hoping that it won't last.
Jennifer knows my views on smoking, and to a degree, well, it's zero tolerance at home, and I've just seen her smoking on the screen, and I will have to sit down and talk because I don't like it, and I just think it's the wrong path to take.
The lads are all recovering at their hotel.
Oh, I've been better. Oh, mate. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Oh, my God. I've not got a hangover, but I'm quite tired and my head's spinning.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Hangover? No.
Can't remember much from last night, but I'm feeling good.
I'm hoping Pete's going to be easygoing about waking up. If he's difficult, then I'll have to leave him. Pete? You up yet, mate?
I'm fine and dandy. Okay.
Come on, mate. Everyone's up apart from you. What happened to Rob last night?
Look over there, because apparently...
Oh, no. Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, at least you weren't in my bed.
So this morning I thought we could go to the beach and then we could hopefully hire out a boat if that's what we all want to do. Rob, are you going to be sick again?
No, I didn't expect.
Oh, thank God for that. Phew. That's why I'm always careful, you know. That's why...
I know about being sick. That's natural.
That's why I drink loads of water in the morning.
Pete's off back to sleep.
You tried doing 20 vodkas on the spot.
I did.
James, you're a machine.
Let's do some vodkas, lads. We'll be all right. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, Pete, you've only had 5 beers today. You're fine, mate, yeah.
I'm glad that I didn't throw it like he did, really. But, yeah, if you had a good time, then that's good. Come on, Pete, get up. Stop being lazy.
Whilst the gang sleep off their hangovers, James wants to make the most of his week of freedom and hits the beach.
Feel more independent. My mum, she always wants to know where I am, who I'm with, and where I'm going, and what time I get back and that lot. If she was here now, I think I'd kind of wander it by, you know, not telling her where I was going, and that's one of the biggest issues she has. My dad does have some restrictions, and he does like to set targets and to set limits for me. He does piss me off to the limit. He does really get on my tits.
At the girls' hotel, the coast is clear, and Mum Carol is hoping to allay her fears about Jen smoking by sleuthing around her room.
Want me to keep watch outside?
Yeah, it might be an idea. Right. I'm just going to have a quick little look around. Hundreds of shoes. I'm just going to have a look in the drawers or the cupboards to see if there's any cigarettes, if she bought any cigarettes duty-free. That's my bag. She's only pinched my makeup bag. Oh, okay. UK duty paid. There was a crisp packet there. Handbag. Oh, here we go. Right, well, these are obviously Greek cigarettes. They've obviously smoked those. I will be heartbroken if I know she's smoking on a regular basis. And I won't let this go.
While Carol has concerns with what she's discovered, Jen is reflecting on her growing independence.
Now, I'm 18, I don't really like being controlled, and I like to make my own decisions and do what I want to do. It's not that I'm not controlled in any way, shape or form, my parents do have control over me, but it's whether I choose to, listen to that.
Worried about the cigarettes found in Jen's room, Neil and Carol were keen to keep a close eye on her. they're on their way to secretly observe the girls in Zeros, a bar famed for its outrageous drinking games. Hiding in the upstairs office, they'll be able to watch what Jen gets up to on a wireless monitor.
I think we could possibly see Jennifer in a different light tonight. I think it's much later, and I think she could have had a little bit more to drink. And maybe letting her hair down a little bit more.
And it's not long before Jen's up on the bar, being prepared for a drink called the Orgasm.
I think they call that the dentist chair.
There's now a chap standing over the top of her. He's now astride my daughter. He's taking his top off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that's cold!
What's he gonna do?
Put out the drink,
Yeah.
tip it in your mouth.
And I think she's loving it. I can't believe I'm seeing this actually. Oh my god. What's that? No. Please don't kiss her.
You'll drink it now.
I think that's good enough!
Bless her.
That's confusing. What's for me?
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so
So good.
That's on the house.
Oh, bless them.
That's done every night, you know, to different girls, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they've obviously picked 4 girls out who they know are going to perform. If they go on drinking now, tonight, that's when things will happen that she can't control.
You know, the only concern I would have that if there was another lad in that club watching that, would you think that she was an easy target to pick on later on?
I'm still in deep thought about what we've just seen.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a little bit embarrassed when she knows we saw that lot.
Neil and Carol leave for the night, but the girls carry on. After her orgasm, Jen goes for a different kind of high. Nitrous oxide causes oxygen deprivation, which gives a euphoric hit. Inhaling laughing gas can be dangerous and become addictive.
It was just funny, it's like your head thumping, your lips tingling.
It was crazy. It's so weird. All I could hear was the thumping of the music, and then my voice sounded like a man's voice.
Only like 30 seconds, so it's like, for 30 seconds when you're 5.
It's the lad's 3rd night on the town. Having led a sheltered life, James wants to try everything.
To the strip club, lads. Here we go, James. Let's have some fun.
I'm ready for this, mate. Of course I'm ready.
Parked at the top of the strip, Tony and Ornella are on stakeout, just meters from the lads and James. Crouching down in the car, they can't see him.
You're going to have a lot of birds about right in front of you, with the tits hanging out and everything.
As James nears the lap dancing club, he gets just what he doesn't want. A call from Mum and Dad.
On the phone.
Hi, James. It's your dad.
Hi.
Everything's
James, where are we going, by the way? Where are we going?
So we're
Not yet.
Where are we going? We're off to the library.
having a nice time.
Yeah, to the library.
But I'll pass you over to my mum, okay?
Go away.
Hi, James, darling. Ciao.
Hello, Mum. How are you?
We are fine. We're great. What are you doing?
I'm going to go and see a library right now.
To the library.
Yeah,
That's your library, isn't it,
yeah,
James?
yeah, to
It's
the
a
library,
where
yeah.
they all take their clothes off and dance around.
Library? Is there a library in Sante?
Well, parents these days. Hello,
Is
yeah.
there a library? It's so late at night.
The more later it is, the more discount you can get on them, Billy.
James, are you all right?
I'm really pleased I'm here, and I'm really, really happy. I really am. Yeah, anyway, I've got to go because I'm going to go to the library, so I'll see you later, yeah?
You're going to the library. Okay.
Bye, 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 bye.
Ciao, ciao.
So, the library, off we go.
To the library, where girls take their clothes off.
Is there a library?
Yeah.
In Zante open at this time?
No, there wouldn't be at this time. I don't know. It's a bit of a strange
Strange
thing to say. I mean, did he mean he wants to go tomorrow or just look it up at
No,
the...
it's just he wants to-
Does he mean the Tourist Information Office?
Stop it, it's my first time got a quick ring, yeah? How many people? Oh,
Oh my God! I'm buzzing!
What matters is that he sounds really so happy.
Tony and Ornella leave, and an hour and 5 lap dances later, James is certainly happy.
Oh, mate, I feel absolutely overwhelmed. I mean, I've just entered the biggest strip club in Lagnas and I'm absolutely staggered. I've spent €100, but now I'm going to get a little bit more money up. Money, 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 money. Yes, my first time using the ATM machine and it's actually worked. Woo! Welcome back again for the second time.
After 5 more lap dances, James couldn't be happier.
I'm going for the last time to the cash machine to get, yet again, some more money for this stupid strip club. But yeah, since I've been a virgin for my whole, I've not really had many luck with girls, but
Mate, you just had tits all over your face.
Sure.
I call that very lucky.
I've been for the last 3 hours in the strip club and I've spent quite a lot of money. And what I've done is I've spent a steady amount of money without even realising it, but I've spent over, I think it's been €220 so far.
When you got tits in your face going ooh, like that, you know, the money starts slipping out of the pockets. So, you know, put it this way, we want tits.
Here we are again for the 100th time today.
Although Pete and especially James are keen for more stripping, Dan and Man of the World Rob have had their fill of naked women for now.
First thing we saw straight away were her tits out with a decent-ish rack on her. He must have been in there and had four or five, costing at €20 a piece. He's gone to the cash point, got some more money out, and gone back in. Me and Dan, we have told him that maybe enough's enough, but
I think if it's long enough, we'll drag him out if we have to. Drag him out by his feet.
After a last round of lap dances, James is finally spent.
you have tits all in your face.
Sit down. Oh, Rob.
I personally think the sensible option now is not to have any more dances.
Yeah, I was just about to say that actually. I mean, I've spent quite a lot of money tonight and I think the best thing for me to do is to get home and have a good night's sleep so we can be all set for tomorrow's party, yeah?
Let's get home, lads.
James has racked up €250 on strippers.
Yeah, good night, mate.
Loved it every second of it.
Taxi.
The lads call it a night.
Taxi!
Next morning, and Tony and Ornella are about to find out what James really got up to last night.
To the strip club, lads. Here we go, James.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
James, where are we going, by the way? Where are we going?
Shh, not yet.
Where are we going? We're off to the library.
Yeah, to the library.
Off to the library.
How many people got? 4.
No, yeah.
I prefer he didn't go to strip clubs, but if he does, it's not the worst thing in the world.
I feel absolutely overwhelmed. I mean, I've just entered the biggest strip club in Lagnas.
He's proud he's had the courage to do it. He looks slightly shaken.
I've spent so much so far on just one little strip club, but I've spent nearly over £100, €100 on this small little...
Spend £100 on going to a strip club.
But now I'm going to get a little bit more money out, and I'm going to come back and I'll stop and then I'll move on to the next and see where the night takes me. Yes, my first time using the ATM machine, it's actually worked. Woo!
It was his own money, he's using his cash card. Yeah.
Welcome back again for the second time.
I don't want him to feel ashamed of himself, so sooner or later he would have had this kind of experience.
Yeah, he's got to work these things through, I think.
Yes.
Carol and Neil are about to see Jen taking nitrous oxide.
Before she went to school.
Well, that's news to us.
I do not know whether it would be legal or illegal in England, but I think it's morally wrong that in a bar, in a pub, they give this to girls.
You're shocked, aren't you, really?
Yeah, I have to say I'm quite shocked at that. That's a big no-no in my books.
No.
It's like a very cheap pleasure, and what's she getting out of it?
I think she's got the confidence and she's got the personality. I don't know what she needs to take stuff like that, really.
I wish he hadn't gone into the strip club because I wish he had the maturity of knowing that that's not what relationships are about. It's not what sex is about, and it's certainly not a way to meet girls.
Fair enough, he's done it once. Let's just hope that he prefers to approach girls and have a healthy sort of kind of relationship.
Despite spending €250 in a lap dancing club last night, James is still keen to get out and about.
That looks amazing. Trust me, that's what I want to do.
After seeing James's antics last night, Tony and Ornella want to see what he's up to.
Where shall we go then?
Be careful. Yes.
Yep. They're sneaking onto a vantage point overlooking the beach, just yards from the lads.
Wow.
James, you don't have to pay to see girls' tits out here, you know? They all just take the tops off for free.
Yeah, there they are. You see them all right,
Yes,
don't you?
yes. Tony, put your head down.
Oh, that's nice they can do that together.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You can hear them shouting. Goodness gracious, look at that. That's quite a speed, actually. I guess part of the idea is not to fall off into the water. Oh, that's lovely. They'll see all the, well, if they were looking, they'll see all the coast as well, won't they?
They are now in the water. I know they're in
yeah.
the water.
Oh, that looks great then. It's just on its way back. Better get back down.
Oh, ouch. Ah. Is he looking towards us? Oh my God, he's... Please, crouch back. James is just in front of me.
I really enjoyed it. I think we all did. We all fell in apart from me. So yeah, I was a lucky one today.
Seeing James so independent on his holiday has got Mum Ornella reassessing how she treats him.
I especially need to change attitude, so to make him a real man, a young man, not a mummy's boy.
It's midnight and the strip is buzzing. Sizzle is the hottest and biggest nightclub in Laganas. Jen and the girls are going there, as are James and the lads, who've gone all out to attract the ladies.
I actually think I look better than I ever have in my life.
Yeah, same.
I go to the corner shops looking like it.
Tonight, both sets of parents are joining forces to secretly watch their children from the rooftop of the nightclub.
Well, I've never seen him with bare arms like that.
No.
I think you can safely say.
No,
They're getting in the mood.
building courage.
While the booze gives Pete twinkle toes, James needs to work on his moves.
He just pushed him to die as he walked by and he got a bit of a look off it.
Here go the girls. They're doing some dance now. They're doing their little routines they've obviously worked out before they... Oh my God.
It's obviously better to see him enjoying himself like this than going into the strip club.
James has two women on the side. One of the girls that was dancing with James, it just sort of showed. I think she's doing it again. Yeah. I think she's quite a forward young lady. The drink is starting to talk a bit, isn't it? I'm very pleased that James is next to these two beautiful girls and is talking quite successfully to the blonde man.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
is
she's
more.
got her, she's got her
goodness.
arms on around him dancing, I think. And I thought, yeah.
Wow.
After the parents leave, the action in the club hots up. And it's way too much for the girls.
That was gross. That was genuinely gross. It blurs their vision. That was disgusting. The floor is like literally waiting for a river of sick and drink. I literally looked at a girl, and as I looked, she just got her jets out. And there was section act in every corner. Yeah, it's disgusting. We are leaving.
On the pavement, Pete has to take a well-earned breather. But the lads are still keen to party. They've arranged to meet some girls in the nightclub. But the longed-for ladies are nowhere to be seen. And the night descends into an all-male affair.
James is wasted tonight. He's Recco tonight. I mean, you don't usually see him, the mighty James Recco, but tonight he's having a good night.
I've never really stayed out this late before. And I think now it's 5:30. It's quite late. And if I was back in Loughborough, I think I'd probably still be asleep by now. It's kind of boosted my confidence up to a point where I think it's going to help in the future. And it's kind of helped me to speak to more of the ladies, really.
Jen and the girls have moved on to an old favourite, Zero's Bar. But there's trouble in store. A drunken holidaymaker has taken a dislike to Jen and wants a fight.
Chavy skull.
She was really crazy.
No, but have you seen the amount of makeup she had on? You could literally, like, claw it off. Let's go home.
See you later, girls. Take care.
So chavvy. But like at the end of the day, she's like, I'm just not gonna like learn myself to it. Like,
No, exactly. It's girls like that that give Zanti and English girls a bad name.
Jen and the girls' night has come to a sour end, but it's about to get worse. They always knew their parents would get to see their holiday on film, but the girls are shocked when they find a production phone with text revealing Jen's mum has been getting a more intimate daily glimpse.
In the wee hours of this morning, I received a text from Jennifer. We are so pissed off. You've all set us up. We want to go home now. You've lied to me and all my friends. Then a couple of minutes later, I'm literally so angry at you. I think that she thinks that I've betrayed her by the mere fact that I'm here. But she's not 100% sure that we're actually on the island at present.
She knows what I'm going to get up to, she knows what I'm going to do, but just knowing it and seeing it is two completely different things. Like, obviously, I knew, because we were being filmed, like, my mum's going to see it anyway, but, like, seeing it right there when, like, I don't know if she did, but, I mean, I don't like the idea, and, like, I don't like the idea that was all a secret and we didn't know.
Some other parents might say, you know, you're stupid to do it, and I won't get that trust back. But if Jennifer's mature enough, she'll see this for what it is, and that nobody was out to get her. There's no malice involved, there's no intention to hurt. It's purely to understand how to oversee, I think, that she can look after herself.
As the sun sets, Carol and stepdad Neil brace themselves to meet Jen.
Well, we'll have to meet her tonight and try and resolve the situation. And hopefully it'll be a good meeting between Carol and Jen, and hopefully it won't fly into anything else.
While the girls are partying their worries away, Neil and Carol head for Jen's hotel. Anxiously, they wait in Jen's room for her return.
What the hell? Why are you here?
Okay.
Catherine, to the girls, can you go in the other room?
Yeah.
Is that
Oh, yeah,
all
is that all right?
Yeah.
Jen, hide your drugs.
Yeah.
So weird. Are you pleased to see me?
No. This is so stupid. Did you watch me do the cocktail thing that sit on the bar? Yes. Oh my god. That's so embarrassing.
We're going to have a little chat tomorrow.
Now we've been watching us for 4 days and
Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
You're annoyed? What?
Yeah, because it's
Really
my holiday.
Yeah, you look really cross.
I am cross.
You
Leave
look...
me alone now. Goodbye.
All right then.
Bye.
Neil and Carol retreat, leaving Jen and the girls to reflect on what's been going on.
I think last night and this morning, like, we were all just a bit pissed off that, like, there's a whole secret and we didn't know what it was. Now I'm happier now we know what's going on.
Yeah, we can laugh about it now.
She knows I drink. She's seen me drunk. Like we do stuff normal people do, just not to, like, the extreme, obviously, because of the situation. But, like, I think she's just going to be like, haha, well done. She's not going to be angry at me because then I can just be like, I'm angry at you and I will move out and not talk to you ever again.
It's the cold light of day, and Jen is about to find out what her mum really thinks about what she's been up to.
Hiya. All right. Nice to see you. Been able to have, obviously, a little insight into your holiday. Do you understand why we did all this?
Yeah, I do, but I think it's a bit of an extreme length to go to.
Well, you're a bit secretive at home, aren't you?
I would like to ask a couple of things. I would like to know about the smoking, really, how much you do smoke.
I only smoke socially.
Did you buy the packet of cigarettes?
I have bought a packet, yes.
I'm not cross, I'm just a bit sad that you
I think
find
everyone
it...
goes through stages, you just got to let me do it.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that.
Some days I don't smoke.
No. OK, so the second issue, I would like to know about this laughing gas, really.
It's something new to try, isn't it? It's like an experience.
Would you know the line not to cross
Yeah,
if
I'm
somebody
not gonna-
offered you something a bit more?
No, yeah, I'm not going to do anything, like,
Well,
hardcore. It's
That's
just...
what we want to hear.
Yeah. I think Jennifer has grown up considerably in my eyes. She's just proved to me that she's streetwise, and I really can't ask for anything more.
Now it's time for Tony and Ornella to reveal to James that they've been secretly watching him all week.
I feel very emotional because my first big worry is that James will freeze thinking, oh my God, he's got a little bit of a woof-woof temperament like I have. He might go ballistic.
Are we just doing each other or then I can't fight me?
For their Saturday night extravaganza, James and the lads are slapping on the war paint.
Looks like someone's jizzed on my head now. I feel like some crazy warrior. You have to take a little bit of paint to look beautiful, okay?
As they head to the strip, so do James's mum and dad, ready to give him the shock of his life. James and the boys are back at one of their favourite bars, and Tony and Ornella are sneaking in through the kitchen, ready to pounce.
Hi, James. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell? What are you doing here? Shit. Oh, I'm a bit surprised. Go away.
James. It's not that we didn't trust you or anything like that, but it's such an important experience for you that we wanted to be able to see it for ourselves.
You are my hero, darling.
I never felt so embarrassed in my whole life.
You have been such a wonderful young man.
I feel sick.
You are so handsome and you're so confident.
Look, I think it'd be useful, actually, guys, if we could just have a word with you. We'll just have a quick word and then,
Thank
James
you.
will be with
You
soon.
all look great.
I hope you understand why we were here. It's not that we were snooping on you, but if we'd not seen what you'd done and how well you'd coped, then it would have been harder for us. There's a lot of things that made us really proud. You've been wanting to do other things and not lay around in bed all day, and that's been great. It's been really good as well, the way you've been confident and you've been talking to girls, but in a really nice way, not leering at them or talking inappropriately. We've seen you having a bit to drink. We saw you go into the strip club, and you're experimenting with new things that you've never done before, and that's okay. That's what being a young adult's about. Honestly, James, that's okay. James, we need to do things differently as parents. We need to recognise that you're not a child anymore, and we need to work out how we can be different in the family.
I especially need to stop overprotecting you.
I really think we understand where you're coming from a lot better.
I feel closer to my parents now that they've kind of shown me how much they love me and how much they see me enjoying myself. On one hand, I'm really pleased with seeing them, but on the other hand, I was a bit shy and a bit embarrassed, obviously, because they've seen quite a few things which I didn't expect them to see.
Are you happy with us? Yeah!
I've loved every second of this holiday, I really have. I'm never going to forget it. It's always going to be in my heart for the rest of my life.
Hey, give me some of your face.
It's going to change me really well. It's going to give me it's going to make me feel more positive about what I'm going to do in my future.
We're really proud of what he's done and the way he's taken himself forward, and we really see that as a new start. And, OK, I don't think all that sunk in the short time that we were there, but I hope that those words will stay in his mind and what you said about him, darling, and how great he looked. And, you know, I hope that he'll think about that overnight.
Next time in Magaluf.
I'm not going home just yet.
The lads hit the streets.
That's my son.
Let it all hang out.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's disgusting.
And push their parents to the limit.
Look at me. I've seen